All right, we're going to talk about just what we saw with the Xbox conference. I wanted to do videos on different games, like separate videos on each game, but I want to wrap this all up into one big video. So I took a bunch of notes during the show. They started off talking about the Scorpio and the fucking nanometers of the chips and how small the console is and stuff. And I gotta say, like, the Scorpio, I guess, is now called the Xbox One X, which I think is just a stupid fucking name. It took them a while to say that it was launching at $499, which I think for like a lot of people that was like a slap in the face, but I was actually kind of impressed that it was a $500 console and not a $700 or $800 console, just based on what they're promoting that it can do. Speaking of promoting, they promoted a lot of games as exclusive. We got an exclusive look, an exclusive reveal, an Xbox exclusive, and then when you look on the screen, it says console launch exclusive.
We can't wait to bring PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds exclusively to Xbox One later this year, with an update for Xbox One X enhancements shipping with the final version. See you on the Battlegrounds, everyone.
Exclusive.
That's a console launch exclusive. That's not even an exclusive. That's a timed exclusive. Why are they calling it a console launch exclusive? What is this? No. That's a lie. It's already been confirmed to go to PS4.
Exclusive.
No, it isn't. Which is something completely different. Console launch exclusive is essentially a timed exclusive. And then you have, at the beginning of showing all of these games, they sit here and they say, we're going to be displaying 42 games today, and 22 of them are going to be exclusive to the Xbox One. And it's just like, okay, so now we have X exclusives, we have console launch exclusives, we have Play Anywhere, Xbox, and Windows 10 exclusives. There's a lot of fucking words being thrown around, and it's to confuse people. I had people in the chat who were watching with me during the live stream asking if all these games are going to be exclusive or are they just timed. Like, it's confusing, and honestly, it didn't sit very well with me watching the entire conference because they did it through the entire show, and it pisses me off because they essentially shot themselves in the foot when they released Play Anywhere, because you can just play the games on a PC, which for a lot of players is a good thing, but it's very tough now to sell a console when you don't have any real big exclusives for said console. So I feel like they shot themselves in the foot last year, and now this year they're trying to sell these consoles by confusing people into what is actually coming out only on this console, only on consoles, or only on Windows 10 Play Anywhere. Like, it's super confusing, borderline misleading, and I'm just not a fan of how they did the show. Now, they showed a lot of games, and that's what we're going to talk about here. They started off with Forza 7, and they showed off a Porsche. Cool. Awesome. Another fucking racing game. Great. They then went from there and jumped to a engine trailer for Metro Exodus, which I thought was fucking awesome looking. I own the original Metros, and I've never played them. I own them on PC and on the Xbox One. I got the Redux, and I never played them. And just seeing that, I really want to fucking play those games, and I'm really looking forward to this. It was like, it reminded me of like a Fallout mixed with like a little bit of like Doom or Rage. Like, it was looking fucking good. And I want to know more. I want to play more. I think I'm going to go back and play the original too, because holy fuck. They then went to Assassin's Creed Origins, which I have been kind of holding out on to give my opinion, because I've been waiting for quite a while to see what they're going to be doing with Assassin's Creed. The last Assassin's Creed that I've really played was Brotherhood, which came after 2. So I've been out of the Assassin's Creed game for a long time, and I've been waiting to see if it's just more recycled shit or if it's a new experience. We know they took a year off. Ubisoft, I was like, I have faith they're going to do this right. And wow, did that look like a fucking piece of shit. There's going to be a separate video talking about this, because I'm honestly blown away at how recycled every Ubisoft game is getting. And to see Assassin's Creed Origins using the bird as the fucking drone, looking like Primal, the stealth takedowns looking like Ghost Recon Wildlands, like I am so fucking done with games that are recycled from Ubisoft, because every single one is the exact fucking same. After this, they jumped to State of Decay 2, which is shaping up really well. It's coming later in 2018, I think spring 2018. It looks good. I just want to see some raw fucking gameplay, and I think we're going to see some during this E3 week. It was kind of like a pre-rendered, like CGI-ish cutscene. I just want to see actual gameplay, and then I can talk more about it. One of the bigger highlights of the conference for me was getting a release date for Crackdown 3. They had Terry Crews on there promoting the game, and they showed some gameplay. It looks fucking awesome. It's coming November 7th with the launch of the Xbox One X. And yeah, it looks like good old Crackdown, and I'm actually really excited. I've been waiting for a long fucking time to get a release date, so we finally have it. If it gets delayed again, I'm gonna be super choked. They showed off the new Lord of the Rings game, Shadow of War. It looks like more of the same, like they've added different mechanics and stuff, but I almost like fell asleep during that point. It was just so boring. It was a long, drawn-out gameplay. I just didn't really care about it. Sea of Thieves looks fucking awesome, man. I don't even care about Shadow of War. I want to play Sea of Thieves. I want to play Crackdown. I want to play Metro. But more importantly, more than anything else, I want to play Anthem, which is the game that they ended the conference on. Anthem is the new IP from BioWare. I wanted to make a video yesterday from the EA show. They only did a quick little teaser, but now we see gameplay. This is the best looking game that I have ever seen in my life. Watching it and like, it blew my mind. It looks better than Horizon, hands down. And the thing about BioWare and the thing about EA in recent years is downgrades don't usually happen that often. When I saw the first Battlefront gameplay reveal at Star Wars Celebration for the first one, it looked fucking phenomenal, and I didn't believe it. The game came out and it looked exactly like that. Battlefield 1, amazing looking game. Mass Effect Andromeda, even though it was shit, the gameplay that we saw, like way back when they first showed it playing on, I believe it was a PS4 Pro, the game looks like that now. Even though their facial animations and other shit look garbage, the actual gameplay and the combat was tight, and it looked like there was no downgrade. So I have a really good feeling that this is what it's going to look like, because they said it wasn't in-engine footage, it was in-game footage running in real time. And holy fuck does it look good. It's like an open world 4-player drop-in co-op. It has like reminiscence of Mass Effect and Dark Void with the exosuits, and like I don't know what to expect, but man, it looks fucking phenomenal. And even though I can respect them ending the show on Anthem, a new IP, I'm very surprised that we didn't see a new Halo. Anything from 343, they were just completely absent. And I actually made a comment. I said, this is probably the first E3 that we haven't seen anything to do with Halo. And it felt weird. And judging from the comments in the, like, below the Xbox E3 briefing on YouTube, a lot of people are feeling the same way. Like, no Halo at an E3 conference is fucking strange. It was a decent conference. I will say it was a lot better than last year's. They showed a lot of games. A lot of them I skimmed over. There are some others that I do want to cover in the future, but I'm just not going to talk. I'm going to talk about the big points of the show. I don't think that this was a conference that was good enough to sell the new console. I really think that I don't want to fuel any console wars, but when we do talk about the E3 conference wars, I don't think, and even though I haven't even seen the PlayStation conference yet, I feel just based on what we know Sony is bringing to the table, that they've already got this in the bag. They showed a lot of stuff today on the Xbox conference, but there was nothing that really like grabbed me and pulled me to the Xbox family. There was just nothing. There were some games that I'm really excited to play, but knowing what Sony has in its sleeve and knowing that Sony is probably going to bring some surprises as well, it's a tough day for Xbox. One thing they did announce that people flipped out about was the Xbox backwards compatibility for Xbox original games, so that's pretty cool. I don't know how much I'll use it, but for the people who do, that's awesome. And to be honest, I really don't know what else to say. Anthem is the highlight of the conference for me. Sea of Thieves is going to be awesome. Metro, fucking awesome. Forza looked good, but again, it's just a racing game. I want to know what you guys think. Did you watch the conference? Have you seen anything there that's really grabbing and gravitating you towards Xbox? Let me know in the comments below. My name is Big Fry. I want to give a shout out to everyone who is supporting the channel on Patreon, on Twitch. If you guys are supporting the channel financially in any way, guys, I appreciate it. It lets us do some of the things that we're able to do. And if you guys are just taking a moment out of your day to watch it, guys, I appreciate it. We have a lot more E3 coverage coming up. I'm going to be giving opinions on other games that we're seeing on the floor during this week. I know Insurgency Sandstorm is coming up, and we might be able to see some gameplay. I'm not sure yet, but I do want to cover anything and everything E3 for you guys. So I appreciate you guys watching. Shout out to the Fry Nation, and I'll see you on the next one.